Welcome back to Box Office Breakdown. I'm your host, Sara Stretton. I'll try not to talk about Game of Thrones too much and talk about this week's movies.
Welcome to Popcorn Talk, featuring movie discussion, news, and interviews. Popcorn Talk. We talk movies. And now, here's Popcorn Talk's Box Office Breakdown.
So we are back on Mondays.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, later though.
Until Monday Night Football, then who knows where we'll go.
And then we're going to have a whole nother problem.
It's true.
There's too many conflicts of interest. I claim responsibility for this time slot not working for any of you guys. It is going to now be Monday at 7. It is my fault because I watch Game of Thrones and I watch it right at our old time slot.
I get it though. Like I was at home and it was 6 o'clock was coming around. Like I'm not going anywhere. I'm watching Game of Thrones. I'm glad we don't have Box Office Breakdown.
I mean, Sundays are the days. Can I? Am I? Do you hear me?
I can hear you.
we hear
Can
you.
you hear you?
I don't hear you guys through the microphone, but.
Oh, don't
Or
worry.
through
I
my
hear
ears.
you.
Okay, cool.
I hear you. Sound good.
All right, good.
I hear everybody.
Yeah, I mean, Sundays at that time is so difficult, because you got tons of sports, tons of like real, shows, like whether it's Walking Dead, whether it's this, whether it's that. I mean, it's just a lot of work for us, so.
Yeah. But now we are going to have to deal with Monday Night Football. I'm going to have to deal with The Bachelorette.
And
like, there's so many problems.
wrestling and everything that goes on.
Monday Night Raw.
But-
Yeah.
I'm glad to be back. I was sick last week, which sucked.
Are you
Yeah,
feeling
yeah.
better?
When you're ill, sometimes you get ill.
You know what the crazy thing? JT didn't even take antibiotics. He didn't take nothing. You know what he
Oh,
took? He just watched me beat John Snap, and then he basically got better.
I was on my deathbed. The father was giving his last rites.
Yep.
And I had the computer on in the background, and I saw the victory, and I know if Finstock could beat Schnepp.
Yeah, he
there
popped
is-
up and ran a marathon.
I was like, just
Yeah.
the spirit filled me, and I
You
was
know what
like,
it is?
yes.
It's all it takes sometimes.
It's all it took was something to inspire me.
No, it
live.
was a great match. I mean, look, Schnepp's he was a formidable competitor, but I think that me being underrated that much.
Are you still underrated?
I think that's going to change now. I mean,
Good point.
I mean, we'll see. I got the categories I needed to get, and
That's a big part of the game.
He
Because
missed
has
some easy
weaknesses.
ones.
You have some weaknesses.
Yeah.
Like your
Where?
animation.
Oh yeah, I can't do
You
that.
can't do that.
Like, yeah,
Animation, I might as well just say pass because I can't get it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know anything about animation.
I have a
Maybe
big
if like
match.
Scooby Doo, that's about it.
I have a big match Friday against Champ.
What's your weakness?
Romance, and as long as he doesn't get Star Wars, I'll be
Romance
okay.
in watching movies, but
Yeah.
outside,
Well,
romance is off the charts.
It's unbelievable.
That's
yeah, his
happening,
real
though.
romance.
That's happening Friday.
Friday.
Plan on seeing the championship belt right here about next Monday. 'Cause I'm bringing it with me to
that
every
would be
show.
nice. That
Once
would
I
be
win that belt,
real
I'm bringing
nice.
Do
it
you
to
guys
every
have to
show.
face each other?
no,
No, not right now.
no.
Listen,
I have to play like somebody
yeah.
else.
Once I beat Riley and I become champ, it'll be a while before someone else
Well,
takes me on.
for those
That's
of you who are
correct.
out of the loop, you can tune into JT's again on Friday.
Yep.
Let's get into a little bit of this weekend's movies and what was making money. So let's start off
I'm so
with
out of
our.
it. What happened this weekend?
You're so out of it. I did so well. That's what
Yeah.
happened. I predicted.
Yeah, you went
very-
5 for 5.
very
You did
accurately.
really, really well.
This might be the first weekend where I didn't see a movie because I was sick. Because usually I go to
You
movies
didn't
every
miss
weekend.
anything. I saw The
Yeah.
Huntsman,
Oh,
which
you
was
did?
for you, so I could talk about it.
What a great week to get sick.
I'm so glad that it tanked. What a piece of junk.
We will get into this. Let's start with number 5, which The Boss, $6 million, dropped 37% in its third week. Zootopia coming in at number 4, still staying in the top 5 for its 8th week now. $6.5 million, only dropping 19.2%.
Yeah, you had the best rationale of your life on this show last week.
What happened?
I don't-
She just had some great rationale. I was like, wow, where'd that come from?
I
And then-
watched last week, but I was like in a
You just weren't thinking
fever
clearly.
haze that I don't remember anything.
Yeah.
Barbershop, the next cut coming in at number 3 with 10.5 million, dropping 48%.
That's a big
Second
drop-off.
week, very big
That's pretty
drop off.
big, yes.
We'll see how big the Huntsman's drop off is next week because it came in at number 2.
Ouch.
It's
Ugh.
opening week. It's opening week, bringing
That's
in
pretty bad.
19.4.
Universal don't care.
19.4 Universal movie with supposedly an $115 million budget.
I mean, the first one opened, I
A-list
believe,
talent.
around like 54 million.
Yes,
Yeah,
around
54.
This is
that.
not even half of that.
We'll get into it. And also number 1,
Jungle
The
Book.
Jungle Book.
Sequel announced already.
sequel announced. Rivalries coming from other
Yep.
studios.
I had
if
it
you
at 60.
didn't have enough of Jungle Book, you will have plenty more to watch.
I said it was gonna start at 60.
$61 million.
What did it make last
dropping.
week? I don't remember.
109, something like
Was it
that.
Something around
110. That's pretty damn good.
It dropped 40%
yeah.
down to 61.
Wow.
It's now
So,
total
yeah.
domestic is
Great word of mouth.
192
Oh, yeah.
on a 175 budget second week. So very, very strong.
Yeah, Disney's
nice
crushing.
job.
Disney's got
Disney.
2 movies in the top 5 at almost $570 million. Crazy.
Yeah, and then they got Civil War coming out fairly soon, which I saw.
Jesus.
Which is
We'll talk
all
about
that
later.
anyone's really
That's just
even
gonna crush-
talking
that's gonna
about. I
crush
keep
life.
thinking it's going to be here
Yeah.
tomorrow just because of everyone being like, well, you're going to see Civil War. I'm like,
Yeah.
we're still weeks away
Almost
from that.
everyone I know has seen it, except for like a handful of a few. We're just lucky enough to get the press screenings, though.
Are you allowed to talk about it yet?
Yeah, we'll talk about it. My review is up on my channel, JTE Movie Thinks YouTube channel. So go check out that review, but we'll talk about it a little bit later.
And since we are talking about, we are now in almost the end of April. When
Yeah.
Civil War comes out, it's going to be changing some things.
Boom.
But just for the update, the top 5 2016 domestic grosses as of now.
Now,
As
okay.
of now.
See if I can guess some of them.
Ooh, do you want to try?
Easy. I
Yeah,
know
let's do it.
Deadpool's there.
Yeah, Deadpool.
Deadpool's number one.
Yes.
Batman v Superman.
Yes.
Zootopia.
Mhm.
We got 2 left here. Let's go. What was another big hit this Kung Fu Panda.
Yes, you're
Yeah.
just
Okay,
missing
we're
one.
missing one.
And we were just talking about
I'm
it.
gonna say Jungle Book.
Yes.
Wow,
perfect.
that quickly?
So
We do
it
a box
does
office
go-
show,
Yes.
people.
It does go.
true.
Deadpool is number 1 domestic
Yep.
gross. This is domestic gross, you guys. It has 361.
Mm-hmm.
Batman vs Superman is at 319. Remember, Batman vs Superman is no longer in our top 5.
That is disappointing at
It
319.
is- Yeah, it is now. It took, I believe, the 6th spot this past weekend in its 5th week. So it's probably not catching up.
It should be at
to
$500 million right now.
Yeah.
If it was good.
The fact that
Maybe
was
even
supposed to
more
be
than
our
that.
strongest, earliest opening, and it is still ranking number 2 domestically. Zootopia coming in at number 3 with 316, so just behind Batman vs Superman domestically.
It's going to beat him.
It is 3 million behind. That's
Wow,
it.
that's
It's going to win.
Yes.
It's going to beat him
Who would
domestically.
have,
We
who would have
have-
thought Deadpool at the beginning of the year would outgross Batman v Superman?
And nobody thought
That's
Deadpool was going to make that much money.
insane.
The only
And
person
then
who thought
Jungle
Deadpool was
Book,
going to make
and
that
then
much money
Kung
was
Fu
Ryan Reynolds.
Panda.
Also, we have Dylan just messaged me. Good old Dylan. He's going to try to call in. He said he's having trouble getting through, but he's going to try again.
What was he in jail?
I don't know. Well, that's a good
I think
question.
he might have been in jail or
I think
something.
Dylan might have been in
Just
jail.
left us.
I think I
and
pictured
dry.
if he is in jail, it's a Nicolas Cage Con Air situation.
Yeah, of course.
He was getting jumped and he had to kill a guy, and his hands are probably deadly weapons.
Well, hopefully he
Consider-
grew his hair like Nicolas Cage in Con Air.
that'd be
Great
great.
hair.
But he's gonna try, Dylan. Go ahead and keep trying to call in.
And we
try
will
to get you in there.
talk to you soon, Dylan. Fingers crossed, at least.
We'll try.
So going back to, that's where our year stands. This is our current top 5.
Criminals.
The-
What criminals? A tank job. Jesus, that's bad.
Criminal, yes, dropping down second week, only bringing in $3 million.
Yuck.
A lot of people just not too happy. Deadpool is still ranked number 14
That's-
on
that's-
the list.
that's
In
fantastic.
its 11th week. And actually, it's still bringing in like 680.
Still playing in some theaters. I saw it playing
You
in.
can still find
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's playing around still.
I
Yeah.
mean, what happened with the Huntsman Winter's War? Did people just wake up?
Well, this is what I will tell you about the Huntsman Winter's War. First of all, they advertise it as a prequel, but what it feels like is for some unknown reason, I think probably the opening money numbers that the Snow White and whatever the Huntsman made,
54.
they tried
Yep.
to puzzle piece together a movie when like their main lead is no longer signed on.
Right.
Their second lead was dead.
Oh, yeah.
And like their third person, they were like, oh, Chris Hemsworth, we could probably hinge a movie on him. And then they tried to puzzle a movie
can't.
around that scenario that actually takes place before and after. It sandwiches together.
well, I
where
mean,
the Snow White
I think the
and
reason why
Huntsman
the
is.
first one made some money because it had Snow White in it.
And it was also Kristen Stewart was really big
Sure.
when that came out.
That's
it was
correct.
Still she was dating Robert Pattinson. They were a star couple. They were riding Twilight craziness.
yeah.
Then she got caught out there.
And then she got caught with the director. This had brought
That was
bad
hot.
word of mouth. she leaves. She's no longer part of this, although she's mentioned in the Huntsman's Winter's War that she's still alive and still part of this universe, but she's just not in this
I'm
movie.
super duper happy this movie tanked.
I'm going to double check real quick with engineer. I have the number 424-253-0749. I just tried calling it. It says it is not going through. Just double check, make sure we're signing into the right Skype.
I will do that.
Thank you, buddy.
We will keep on
We're
checking.
trying, Dylan.
Dylan,
We're trying.
we're trying so hard.
Yeah, that's
Just
nuts.
failing.
Jungle Book, man, that's a lot of money for a second week too. That's good
Yes.
stuff.
I mean, word of mouth on Jungle Book has been like phenomenal from every person that I've talked to. And the thing is, it's not like Zootopia, where like I saw Zootopia because I heard it was great, but I could see like a normal, just a bunch of guys not want to go check that movie out. Jungle Book looks like it hits almost every quadrant. Like,
Yeah.
grown-ups are going to want to see it, kids are going to want to see it, and I think just from the visual mastery that's going on.
I think Jon Favreau even said that this was one of the most four-quadrant movies he's ever
Yes.
been a part of. Because, I believe in the opening weekend, the demographic was pretty much completely split, like male, female. There was like over 40% bringing in families to the audience. So
Yeah, this
it was
movie's
just
crushing for them.
everywhere.
I gotta say though, like I saw the movie and I enjoyed it, but it's not one of those movies that I could see myself going back to revisit very often. Are you with
That's
me?
what I said.
Yeah.
There's so many things I appreciated.
Yeah.
I liked the changes in themes. I liked the changes they made from the Disney
Yep.
animated feature.
Visually amazing.
Visually great, suspenseful, scary.
Yeah.
Do I really want to see it again? No.
Yeah.
Also, did I want King Louis to sing? No.
Okay. Yeah, so it was just weird. Like, so, like, for me, I think it's making this money from word of mouth because everyone has seen it, loves it. But for me, I just don't see it being like a lot of repeat business. I think it's a lot of just people getting the word around.
It's
I don't know. Kids
a
probably
really
want to
great
repeat
movie.
though.
I just don't know if I'll
Yeah.
see it again.
I will never see it.
We
I think
do
we got
have
Dylan.
Dylan.
Turn your laptop down, Dylan. I know it's been a while. Can
I
you-
think I hear me.
I hear you. Dylan, you there?
It's like the voice of God. No.
No, something's wrong with that.
I think we lost Dylan.
Oh,
Well, he's
Dylan.
calling from the correctional
Yeah.
facility. He actually might be calling from the same place that Boss Turner calls from.
I want a show starring
Not
Boss
really
Maybe they're
Turner
friends.
Yeah,
and Dylan.
yeah, Boss Turner and Dylan. Box office breakdown recap show.
recap
There's
show.
an idea for you.
Oh man, I just want them solving crimes like their own detective agency.
That'd be the best.
Let's try this again. Dylan, do we
I'd
have you
watch
on the
that.
line?
Yes, you do.
There we
There
go.
he is.
Voila.
There he is.
Hey, you calling from the same place as Boss Turner?
No. He's in a different place.
Yeah,
Okay.
You know that guy.
he's the
Where
best.
are you?
Welcome back, man. We don't know where you were. I guess that was a Con Air situation. You were, with a nice lady. A couple guys tried to rough you up, and you had to kill a dude. And you
Yeah.
went to jail
Look,
for a while.
I wish I was having a sense-stock adventure.
Well,
But in actuality, it was just college and moving a couple places.
Hey, that's all you got to
but
say.
now
is
I'm
college.
back full time.
nice.
Fantastic.
Whitewater rafting.
I've seen your pictures, man. Beautiful ladies, bikinis all around you.
Yeah, this guy's got the gift of gab. That's
Yeah.
why.
He's he's this generation's John Belushi. I'm gonna go out and say it.
You know what? That's not a bad one. That's a pretty good one.
So it's gone, man. Do you want to make a little announcement for us there?
Well, yeah, look, I've been keeping track of all your wins and losses and everything.
Oh, great.
But
Yes, we haven't.
It's time for the fans to have their wins back.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
this week, we're still going to be on hiatus,
Mm-hmm.
but after next week's show is when all the changes are going to come to the Facebook page. So if any of you watching haven't checked out the Facebook page,
Mm-hmm.
go there. All you have to do is search Box Office Breakdown on Facebook, drop a like, and then that's when the fun will begin next week.
Yeah,
I
just
like
in
that.
time for Civil War. Exactly. Listen, summer season's coming. We make our way through January, February, October,
Yeah,
September.
it's tough. It's always tough.
The time when it's most exciting is right around Christmas and the big old,
And
but nothing.
next couple months.
Yeah, nothing matches the summertime.
Well, Sarah's birthday's in May too, right?
Yes.
Is it in May?
Yes.
What is
Oh,
it, May
man.
21st?
My birthday is normally like Memorial Day weekend, but this year Memorial Day weekend's later, so I actually get my birthday.
Well, I hope it lands on the
Fantastic.
day. We'll see.
Awesome. All right, well, Dylan, thanks, man. We're so glad to have you back, and we're looking forward to having the fans play around this time and see if they can match up with our
All
skills.
right. So not this week,
Next
next
problem.
week.
Next
Games
week,
are coming
next week
back.
for Civil War.
Do you ha-
Dylan is back.
Does he have? Do you have the numbers as of right now on hand? Who's up
He
for the
just
year?
wants to hear that he's winning.
Oh,
Don't
not on
indulge
hand.
him.
No,
Okay,
Great.
pull him
I
up-
don't really
pull him up
honestly.
next
I
week.
don't know if I'm winning, to be honest.
We'll try to get Dylan to call in more.
Ace was on the show twice. He's probably winning.
Yeah, that's true.
Two wins and you're
we'll,
done.
We'll
Yeah.
try to get Dylan to call in more and maybe get some results for
Yeah.
that, and maybe
Fantastic.
even the Facebook page.
Absolutely.
be
You down with that?
There you go.
You down for that, Dylan?
That sounds perfect.
All right,
right.
awesome, buddy. Thanks so much. We appreciate everything you do.
We'll
Thank you, dude.
reiterate your message at the end of the show, and let's
Yes.
keep going on to some international
do it.
numbers.
Boom.
So the Jungle Book dominated the global box office, racking in
jungle out there.
a jungle.
96 million this weekend and pushing Disney's film worldwide haul to $528.5 million.
Movies.
Like I said earlier, sequel greenlit.
Sequel greenlit. Who knows? The curious thing that we'll have to figure out is what this does to Warner Brothers' Jungle Book
come on,
version.
cancel it. Why would you make another one when there's one this good?
Because they were making it first, weren't they?
I don't know. Well, Andy Serkis took too long.
Wait, what's he
Favreau-
putting out?
Well,
So supposedly
yeah, go
Warner
ahead.
Brothers and Disney both greenlit Jungle Book projects.
Mm-hmm.
Rumors go that it's up for debate actually who started it first, and it looked like
It was Disney, 'cause Warner Brothers rips
no,
people off.
No, but
They're
it
the worst.
looked like Warner Brothers was going to be coming out with theirs first. So Disney put full throttle, announced their live action,
Mm-hmm.
actually beat them to the punch. But with Jon Favreau, but you still have a great team they're putting together for Warner Brothers. They've sunk a lot of
Who?
money into
Andy
it.
Serkis,
Andy Serkis. It's supposed to be
Christian
his directorial debut,
Yeah.
and they just brought in.
Brought Christian Bale. They brought in what's his name? Cumberbatch.
Oh.
And like a bunch of other well-known actors to play the voices.
Now-
Here's the problem. Andy
they
Serkis
also-
is the king when it comes to his live-action
course.
performance capture. But you watch this movie, Jungle Book, you can't do much better than that visually.
Yeah.
And when it's this fresh in everyone's mind, and there's a sequel coming out,
Everything Warner Brothers puts out is a piece of shit.
you know
anyway.
what?
But they also have just brought in to consult Alfonso Cuarón.
Oh man,
Yes.
Well, that's big too.
that's
Well,
the
they
thing.
have to throw money at things.
Is it good? But is it supposed to be like an Origins? Is it supposed
It's a Jungle Book Origins
so it takes place
movie.
before Jungle Book.
It's a Jungle Book
Probably gonna look like
movie.
it's probably gonna look like year
the
one.
same thing.
Just keep making 8 movies.
Yeah, just
All
stick.
right.
Yeah, just
stick
Well,
with the War of the Planet
stick with
Apes.
that.
The version we have right now, the Disney's live-action
Yeah.
version of the Rudyard Kipling stories, has played particularly well in China, where it has earned
What's Rudyard
97.
Kipling?
That's the author of the Jungle Book
Yeah, the Jungle
stories.
Book.
Whatever. Okay.
China loves talking animals.
They're the
Zootopia
best.
has proven that.
Yes.
Utopia, Monster Hut, all of those.
Well, they're like doing stem cell research or creating animals out there.
So China
like
has
the Island of Dr.
earned
Monroe.
Yeah, it is.
97
They're gonna
million
bring back
in China.
Marlon Brando.
Slowly but surely. And in
Chinese
India,
Marlon Brando.
That's amazing.
in India, it has become the highest-grossing Hollywood film
yeah.
with 28.8 million.
Oh
Takes
wow.
place in
India,
India,
tends to be dominated by Bollywood releases.
Yeah, but
so
the kid
it's
looks Indian.
rare
He's
for
Indian.
Western
Yeah.
films to do big business in the country. That is
Yeah.
a very good point.
Well, when you got the
But-
protagonist who's Indian, basically, not from
Yeah.
that region, and yes, it makes sense to me.
Yeah, Life of Pi, that little Indian kid. He
Plus,
made, like-
Bollywood loves musicals, and there's just some musical moments in this thing.
Yeah, there
It's
is.
hitting every quadrant of Bollywood.
Not only quadrants, but just like internationally.
international.
But there's one
pleasing
thing that'll
people.
never India will never be the new China, because there's never going to be a new China. China's so far off the map that
Yeah.
nobody will ever catch them
Do you
anymore.
hear read the other day that they're like going to try to go to Mars. They're planning a mission to Mars.
They probably own Mars already. They're probably there.
Because we haven't been there. The only thing that's been there is drones.
Yeah.
You know, we've been to the moon. Now they're trying to go to Mars. I mean, I don't know
There's
why.
yeah,
So
because
we
they
should really
they're
just
probably
develop
gonna
a
go-
section of our box office
They're
to talk
probably
about
going to open
China's
some theaters in
endeavors.
Mars.
there's going to be a bunch of theaters
That's
on
all
Mars.
they do is open
so,
theaters.
Yeah, within 10 years, it's going to be like international, intergalactic
Galactical.
box office, where the Chinese are now. Jungle Book 13 made $760 zillion over there.
Man,
It's ridiculous.
All right.
China's the best.
So, the Huntsman Winter's War started playing in select foreign territories earlier this month. It added 37 additional territories to its footprint, including China, where it opened to 11.1
Not
million.
great.
Nope.
Not good.
So, the $115 million film is a prequel to Snow White and the Huntsman
Yeah.
from 2012. I'm going to argue this. I've seen this movie. It's like part prequel, part not prequel.
It's part shit. That's what it is.
It's
worst.
Frankenstein. It's earned
Mr. Potato
$32.1
Head.
million overseas over the weekend, bringing its global total to $103 million.
Snooze fest.
And it's nabbing second place on the foreign box
Not
office
good,
charts.
man. It's
Not
not
good.
even hit a. I mean, the U.S. It's going to go down. U.S.
It's,
It's going to be like 8 million next week, and it's already open in a lot of places. China didn't do that great. I mean, $150 million budget. That's not P&R. It's probably not like.
this Hemsworth dude
80
can't
million?
open a movie like that. He's
It's
he's
funny
proven
when I saw
can't
the
do
trailer,
it.
I was like, "Is this Frozen for adults? What's happening here?"
It's terrible.
A lot of people have been
Yeah,
drawing
right?
the Frozen comparison.
How can you not?
So also Disney's
Saw this down,
Zootopia
though.
nabbed third place with $10.8 million after opening in its final territory, which was Japan.
Oh,
Yeah, it says. What did you say it was?
Japan?
Yeah, but what did you say the movie was?
can you read that again?
I said Zootopia.
Yeah, but it
even
says-
though you tried to write in Zootopia.
I
in
did
my
not try to do
notes.
anything. That's JT.
That's me. I wanted to see if you'd say it. Damn it.
But I didn't.
You did it.
kept
You're
it
well
on.
done.
Professional.
Did you catch
No.
it, or did you just like, Zootopia? Zootopia.
I just went Zootopia.
Yeah, I got
'Cause,
you.
I'm trying to ignore you two and your
Zootopia.
shenanigans. Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice. Now
you go.
I'm reading these far too intently because I feel like you're going to make me say something that
No,
I
I
really
promise that was
regret.
my thing.
And Crew rounded up top 5, earning at $8.1 million and $5 million respectively. The superhero matchup has grossed $851.6 million worldwide. I
That should
don't
be
know
at
what
1
Crew
point.
is.
That should be at 1.5.
Do we
Billion?
know
Is
what
that
Crew
what you're
is?
thinking?
Dawn of Justice and Crew, meaning like the crew, like the other
I don't think
superheroes
that's
that
what
have
it
in
said.
it.
It's a foreign film.
Yeah. It's Dawn of Justice got 8.1 and Crew got 5 million respectively, but I don't know what Crew is.
I believe Crew is actually an Asian film. It's about the Asian version.
Of Terry Crews?
No, JC Crew,
Yeah.
the guy who made all the hair gel and stuff.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, but Andy Lau played him. That's what I heard.
That's interesting.
Yeah, could be good.
We'll
Dawn of
see.
Justice again. I know everyone's like, "Oh, it didn't hit $1 billion." This was an easy $1 billion.
Should be at 1.5 by now.
Yeah, I get you, but 851 million is nothing to gawk at.
Yeah.
It's not,
That's true.
It's a lot of freaking money.
Yes,
it's true.
it is.
It is.
It's crazy that some people could consider that being like a failure. It might be a disappointment as far as what they wanted, but it's not a failure.
No. No, it's not.
Fine.
It needs to be 1.5.
$850 million.
How much is the budget? How much was the P&A? How much
Budget
was
was like, say the budget was 200. Say the P&A was 300. That's 500 million.
Yeah.
If it costs $500,000 to make, there's still
Say the
350
budget was
plus.
250.
Okay, and then
And that means
PNR
it's
was
300.
250.
That means 300. So there's 600 in the hole. Yeah,
Yeah.
but when you make movies like this, and with all the promotion that goes along with it, they probably Warner Brothers
They're
probably
also
put $1 billion into this thing.
But let's
You're
not
also
forget,
investing in
Yeah.
the
Right.
future of the franchise and what
Yeah, exactly.
that
Right.
all brings in.
they'll be fine.
They'll write it off.
Suicide Squad is going to do
They have
great.
better TV shows than they do movies, that's for
Suicide-
sure.
We can look
Suicide
forward to
Squad,
Suicide Squad. We can
it's gonna
look
make
forward to
more
more
money.
live
It's gonna be-
action movies coming from Disney.
Yeah.
Disney has also announced that they are planning on making a Cruella, which is an 101 Dalmatians spinoff
Oh, I heard about
with
this.
Emma Stone,
Oh my God, they're
as
going.
well as sequels to Jungle
Yep.
Book and sequels to Maleficent,
Mm-hmm.
with Angelina returning. They also the company has also confirmed moving forward with an adaptation of A Wrinkle in Time.
Yep.
All this other stuff
Warner
is
Brothers
coming
better
out.
hope this sneaky beast or whatever from a different whatever.
Fantastic Beast.
Yeah, they better hope that does well.
Disney is just doubling down. They're like, all right, it's working. Let's
It's,
go.
it's Disney and then Universal and then everybody else.
Well, we'll see what happens next. Do
Mm.
you have a game for us today?
I do.
All right, let's do it. International game.
Are you also drinking out of a bag?
Yeah.
It's time for the international title game.
I can't show what it is.
Because of labels or because it's inappropriate? Also, Disney's dying.
A little bit of both. I know
Game
what that
of
was.
Thrones.
No, I know what that was.
Game of Thrones.
No, on his deathbed, and then me beating Schnepp,
You got it.
and then poof.
Life
Yeah.
brought back.
You know
Life
what it
brought
should have
back.
been? Game of
Game of
Thrones.
Thrones.
Plus, I sent JT over. I heard he was
Reevaluate.
sick, and I sent him over a bunch of homeopathic remedies: apple cider vinegar, oil of oregano.
Apple cider vinegar is great for you.
Have you ever done oil of oregano?
I didn't know they made oil of oregano. I just have
Just
oregano.
shoot me your address, and then I'll bring it over to you.
That's bullshit. It doesn't work.
No, it does. I'm telling you, it does.
I've taken the pills. Never works.
Really? It's good for your
Wait,
sinuses.
oregano in pills or apple cider vinegar?
Oil of oregano in pills. You get it at like Whole Foods for when you're sick.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, you got to get it. You have to take it to prevent sickness.
I was already too far gone.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm just saying that
There you go.
I can at least stand by the apple cider vinegar aspect.
That's the
because
thing.
that's supposedly the cure all for a bunch
what?
of stuff.
Well, Christopher
Like
Columbus had
everything.
Christopher Columbus had two things on his ships. He had a bunch of rum and a bunch of whiskey,
Okay.
and jugs and jugs and barrels of apple cider vinegar. So when people got scurvy, they tried to cure it with the whiskey, and then the whiskey didn't cure it. Then they would try the apple cider vinegar, and if the apple cider vinegar didn't cure it, then they kick you overboard. and
I
that was
just
it.
know that supposedly apple cider vinegar is really good for you, and like garlic is
so
really good for
apple
you.
cider vinegar. What do I do with it?
Just
I
chug
drink
it.
No, like you can make
Have you ever read
like
Stallone's book?
salad dressings out of it. It's just
Sly
something
moves?
that you should eat.
Yeah, Sly Moves.
I did.
He has a whole chapter on apple cider
I
vinegar.
don't remember that. This
He
is-
gives it to his daughters. That's what they're hot.
The thing about Sly moves, half the book's about a quarter of it's a biography, and the rest is just workout moves.
Yeah, just him talking about himself. He's the best.
Great,
Anyway,
game time.
That being said.
Yeah, let's go. Let's play
All
the
right,
game.
foreign movie title game here. We're going with Jennifer Aniston because she has a movie coming out next week that nobody wants to see.
Nobody.
It has the worst poster I've ever seen.
It's
Oh my
terrible. It's
If we
Gary
can find
Marshall
a
again. He
picture
does
of
like
this poster. I will.
you can make
show
up a
you.
holiday and Gary Marshall will do a movie about it.
Okay.
It's the worst.
Game time.
Anyway, that being said, all these titles are coming from China. There's 4 of them. One is fake. Okay.
I'm ready.
You guys know that Jennifer Aniston used to wear those nipple things on Friends.
I know
What are
that
you
you can
talking
see
about?
her nipples a lot on Friends.
She wore the little enhancers. That's why.
What do you mean?
Yeah, she had
She
enhancers.
wanted her nips to like.
Yeah,
poke
pop out. Yeah, it worked for everybody.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't like it? Did you like it?
I don't remember Friends that well.
What is a nipple enhancer?
It's this little thing that girls put in their bra that actually makes the nipple. When the nipple gets erect, it actually enhances the nipple erection to it.
The only thing I've seen like
But then you
that-
get nippleitis,
The only
obviously.
thing I said is Cameron Diaz had a video leak of when she was like on an SMM video and she's topless,
Mm-hmm.
and the crew guy comes up with the like what's the air, condensed air?
Yeah.
And he shoots each boob and makes it cold, and each boob like tightened up.
Yeah, but now they have a.
It's a Cameron Diaz video that you can find online. You're welcome to everybody.
I've watched
watching.
it.
I feel like that's really rude.
I mean, she was laughing, and she's laughing at it.
But is she
If there's
laughing at the fact
anything-
that this
is-
video
there's
got
anything-
released?
No, because this
That's
video
the
happened.
difference.
This video got released like a couple years ago.
We're
but
doing really well.
I wonder
at
if it's
getting
If
still
there's
into
around.
this
anything a
game.
guy likes better than a breast, is a breast with showing nippleitis. Okay, that being said, let's go to this.
Nipple circumference.
Yeah. Nipple
Okay,
circumference.
once
All right,
again.
let's
All right.
go.
Leprechaun.
Yeah.
The movie where
Course,
she before
yeah.
she got a nose job,
Yeah, Jennifer Aniston. I remember this.
and she didn't have nippleitis in this one either. It's called Ghost Sperm.
Okay.
Ghost Sperm.
Are you gonna pick that one, JT?
It's got to be right. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't know how that would work any other way.
Office
Keep going.
Space.
Oh, good movie.
Go to work.
Okay.
Go to work.
Go to work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Office Space.
Something my mom used to tell me all the time.
Go to work.
Go to work.
Yeah. Friends with Money.
I don't know any of these movies.
Never heard of Office Space?
I mean, I've heard of Office Space,
Okay.
but like
Leprechaun, Mark Davis?
Leprechaun,
Leprechaun's an early movie. It was like
it
in the early
sounds like a
90s.
Disney Channel original movie.
Nah,
No.
went
It
to
was a horror
theaters.
movie.
I went to theaters.
It was a horror movie.
There's like
I
four
don't know
sequels.
it.
There's 4 sequels, yeah.
Okay.
She's only in
There's a little
first
green guy running around. Lucky Charm guy.
Fantastic. What's the third one that I've never heard of?
Friends
again?
with Money.
one. Friends with Money. Yeah,
Okay.
I remember this one.
My Good Girlfriend, Wild.
Good Girlfriend Wild.
Okay.
He's just not that into you.
You've heard of that one?
I know that one.
Okay.
I got it.
In fact, he hates you.
That's the name.
In fact,
that's the,
he hates you.
In fact, comma,
Okay.
he hates you.
Go through them all real quick.
Okay.
So far.
Leprechaun, Ghost Sperm. Office Space, Go to Work. Friends with Money, My Good Girlfriend, Wild. He's just not that into you. In fact, he hates you.
Oh, just to let you know, for anyone who's new with us and hasn't watched our show before, and for our lovely new engineer, this game basically, 3 of those titles, which we've heard their translations of, are true. And one of them is false.
Yeah,
We're
well,
trying to
one-
pick out the one that is false that most
Yeah.
likely Tom made up.
And I did, but they're definitely coming from China. And my guy Wang, who gives me them.
I'm going to go with the last one.
He's just in fact,
number
he
4.
hates
In
you.
fact, he hates you.
Okay.
In fact, he
That sounds like 2 good put together sentences.
I'm in between.
Okay.
Sperm.
Ghost sperm?
Yes.
Why would I make that up?
I don't know.
I would have put ghost nipples or something like that.
But now that you're talking,
Now you're talking.
Yeah, right.
That's making me think it's
All right.
ghost sperm. What do you think?
I just don't know if China would use the word sperm.
They use it all the time. They have 4 million people over there. 4 billion people.
But I just feel
That's
like
their favorite word.
I just don't think they're going to be okay with that. I'm going to go with number 1.
Okay.
Ghost sperm.
Let's ask the engineer.
I'm also gonna go with number 1, ghost sperm.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow, okay.
Okay, look.
Is one of us
Did
right?
you just win?
You know in China
Did you
that
just win?
they're big on whales.
Did you just win?
No, I did not win. Somebody
Okay,
won.
good.
Oh, it's very
Thank
good.
goodness.
Somebody
I don't
won
care.
here.
I don't even care.
You know China's big on the whales.
Fine.
Yeah.
What does
'Cause
a
they had it in
whale have
Anthony
to
and
do
the
with
Journey
a
to
horror
whatever.
movie?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you know. I don't know. Anyway, that being said, JT is one.
Yes.
It's in
knew it.
fact he hates you. It's not that.
knew it.
It's something else. But I was surprised that
Gloat
Leprechaun was
over
called
there.
Ghost Sperm. I don't know where they came up with that name,
I'm
but
very confused.
I don't know what they do over there half the time anyway.
I don't
But
know.
that's
I
what
wanna
Wang
know
said.
I want to know how they celebrate St. Patrick's Day over there.
Yeah, that's true.
Next year,
I don't
St.
wanna.
Patrick's Day, we're
No.
going to China.
Well,
You
he
can
was.
go. I
Here's
will
the deal.
stay here.
He was a horny guy. The Leprechaun wanted to have sex with people.
Okay.
So maybe they're like, hey, this guy's a ghost, and next thing you know, he wants to have sex, so it's ghost sperm.
Wait, are we Angelina Jolie fans or Jennifer
I'm
Aniston fans
I'm
here?
Team Jolie.
If you pick a team.
It's Jolie.
Although it's a very,
not
very.
close.
I feel like we're not supposed to bring up this side
Angelina
thing
Jolie
anymore.
by the simple fact that Gia
Yes.
was the movie.
She is a great movie.
I mean, she really went for it, that movie, and it really worked for her.
We're across the board, Angelina Jolie, and
Yeah,
not
absolutely.
Jennifer Aniston.
I think Jennifer is a little
Also,
uptight, but she's a nice girl.
She did a
She's
film called
supposedly very
Original
nice.
Sin with Antonio Banderas. It was a great threesome scene.
Yeah. Plus, she wears blood around her neck, and she was married to Billy Bob Thornton, and she probably had sex with
And
Sean
she
Penn.
is a goodwill
Probably.
ambassador for the UN.
Yes,
and
that-
helps a ton of refugees
Yeah.
and things like this.
She does a lot of refugee help.
She does.
Yeah,
So-
she goes to different countries,
I feel
finds
like
the best
now we
looking
should
kids,
say
and
some
bring them.
nice things about Jennifer Aniston
great.
since we feel.
Well,
just
congrats to her
turned-
for wearing the nipple things, the nipple enhancers.
Friends is a great show.
It is a great show, and she
Love
she spun a hairdo that
She just
every
plays it-
single white chick in America tried to have.
And
She
she
just
just got like
plays herself.
sexiest woman in the world or
Did she?
something.
Oh,
Well,
Angelina?
I don't know about
No.
that.
Jennifer?
Yeah, I
Well, I
think
don't
so.
know about that.
Get out
Or
of here.
something.
Hey, you're sexier than her.
No, she has real nice legs. I've seen them.
So so's
Great.
yours. So yours.
They're great.
I
But
can go down the street over here and find somebody sexier than Jennifer Aniston.
I don't think you should say things like that. I think it might be interpreted as rude.
She does watch.
Let's
No,
go-
she's hot, but she's not the hottest woman in America or the world.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, she is also the
I like her. She's
inspiration
very
for
nice.
our top 5 list of today. We are going to do her top 5 grossing movies, starting
We
with
should be a bunch of Oscar winners. Just kidding. Go ahead.
not quite. Starting
Who's
with
the last this week?
Horrible Bosses.
Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, we're doing Jennifer Aniston. Oh, man, we're on
top
Aniston.
5. Yes.
Should have done Jolie.
grossing movies.
She was really good. You know what? I might have to switch back to Jennifer
She
Aniston.
plays herself in every movie.
I might have to switch back.
Why?
From what?
Because she deep throats a banana in Horrible Bosses. It's kind of hot.
Come on.
I'm going with Jennifer Aniston over
Yeah,
Angelina
yeah.
Jolie.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Boo.
Yeah, no. Anyway, but Horrible Bosses made $117 million back in
bad.
2011.
It was an okay movie. Sequel
No.
was garbage.
Both of them were terrible. Come on, I shut that
First
movie
one-
off.
The second one is garbage. This first one's passable. Like if you're
Colin
home
Farrell
alone, it's on
makes-
TBS. Well, sure.
Colin Farrell makes it
plays like
worthwhile.
the-
Yes,
She
exactly.
That's the
plays
only
like
person
the-
who makes it worthwhile.
Farrell's great in it.
She plays like the rapey dentist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who sexually harasses Charlie Day.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Don't
By-
have much to say about this.
Yeah.
But
I don't
wish-
think I'm going to have much to say about most of these movies.
My dentist is hot. I wish he sexually harassed me.
The Breakup comes in her number 4 with 118, so
yeah.
just above Horrible Bosses from 2006.
Good movie. I like this. I remember seeing this. John Favreau's got a cameo. Vince Vaughn, classic Vince Vaughn. Cool film. You know, I like it because spoiler, they actually break up. In these kind of movies, you expect them to get back together. But in the movie,
Yeah, it's not the Hollywood ending.
Yeah, which I liked. I gave it. I had balls for doing that.
It's not bad.
Respect.
Number 3, quite the tearjerker, Marley and Me, the one with the dog.
Yep. I've only seen this once.
What about We Are the
143
Millers?
million.
We're the Millers.
That would be number 2.
Really?
Yes.
I got Where the Millers at 163 and Marley and Me at 171.
Well, according to my list, which comes to me from Box Office Mojo, when I search Jennifer Aniston, it goes Marley and Me number 3, 143, and then We Are the Millers, 150.
You look at it in inflated adjusted gross?
No.
Okay.
Do you want me to look at the adjusted
No, you don't
for
have to-
Face
no, you
Vision?
don't have to do that.
Would that make you happier?
Oh man, we got some.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's
Got
fine with me.
argument.
Marley
I'm
Marley
just
and Me
going
is a
for the
tearjerker.
numbers they had and not the adjusted
There you go.
numbers. But to clarify, that is the list we were using
Marley and
today.
Me is a tearjerker.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see a dog die. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. I don't remember. I saw it once, but I remember nothing of it. So that tells you about how much I
Yeah.
like that movie.
It's a lot of money, though.
But you put a dog in a movie,
It's a big book, too.
it's gonna make a lot of money.
There we go. We
Yeah,
Are
that's
the
a good
Millers,
reason.
bringing $150 million.
I like this movie.
Got 13.
It's okay.
It's not bad.
It was watchable.
It was a better Vacation remake than the Vacation movie.
Don't
I
even
just
talk
feel
about
like
Vacation.
all
Vacation
of
was the-
these movies, it's just like such blanket responses. They're all
Yeah.
like, oh, they're decently
Yeah, well,
funny.
let's
they
be
made
honest.
She
money.
does what she does.
A lot of movies are released a year, but only a few movies a year are actually going to stand the test of time.
Mm-hmm.
There's movies I see so many movies a year. I know that I'm like, okay, that was fine. That was good. There's only a few movies you walk out where you're like, holy shit, I'll be revisiting this for the rest of my life.
Right.
Like Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, we're the most. It's watchable.
It's a watch. It's again, if it's on TV.
I mean, I wouldn't pay to see it, but if it's on like TBS or something like that, whatever.
Of her movies, is there like, do you think she has like a
No, 'cause she's never the lead.
Office
She did
Space?
Cake.
Yeah, which I
She's
never
the
saw.
lead cake.
I
She
heard-
was supposed to get Oscar nominated,
I heard
but like
mixed.
no.
There's never she's never like the top best thing in the movie. She's always something. Office Space is the best movie on this list, and she's got a small supporting role.
Right.
I don't. When I go see that movie, and I love that movie. Nothing about her is what I take away from learning about that movie.
Right. Pull up Box Office Mojo and just run down her movies, and we'll tell you.
All right. Well, number one also on this list that we should say before we move on was Bruce Almighty.
She was good in this.
Bruce
Yeah,
Almighty,
but it's a Jim Carrey movie.
Yeah, it's a Jim Carrey movie.
It's a place for
$242
anybody.
million.
What
Yeah,
made a difference?
You can. Yes,
All
you
right,
can.
let's see what she's been in most recently.
The best movie she's
Besides
been
Cake.
in. She's funny that way, which
Yeah, no,
never
don't care.
even heard of. Cake, Horror Bosses 2, Life of Crime.
Never heard of it.
It was like an indie movie, like
Yeah.
whatever, about gangsters
Crap.
made like no money. We're the Millers, Wanderlust, Horrible Bosses, Just Go With It, The Switch, The Bounty Hunter, Love Management, He's Just Not That Into You, Marley and
Wow.
Me, The Breakup, Friends with Money, Rumor Has It, Derailed, Along Came Polly. I like that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a fun movie. Ben Stiller is funny in that.
I didn't hate Derailed.
Bruce
It was like with Clive
Almighty.
Owen. It wasn't bad.
Are any of those a Jennifer Aniston movie though?
No.
No.
Cake,
Meh.
Yeah, that's the only one I haven't seen it. And I
You
heard
know
mixed.
what? Just
but she
Leprechaun.
has friends.
Yeah, let's move on from.
She's
Jennifer
rich.
Everyone loves her.
She's really rich.
All right.
course.
So now that we've worn out all of Jennifer Aniston's movies, let's talk about some upcoming films. The
Yeah.
first one on this
Yes.
list to me is the most curious.
Yeah, most exciting. For
I
me.
love this.
Keanu.
Keanu.
Yeah, Keanu.
Keanu.
It's a
So-
John Wick parody.
Yes.
Kind of.
If you haven't seen the random movie posters
Yeah.
around town featuring a cat
Adorable little cat.
wearing clothing and jewelry,
7 different cats. They use 7 different cats on set.
this is the movie it's referring to.
I'd have been sneezing
Really?
and itching everywhere.
What?
I'm allergic to
I'm
cats.
allergic to cats too.
I'd have been sneezing and itching everywhere.
Does that? Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm allergic to them. pretty
Keanu
bad.
is focused on a cat. It is. The synopsis goes something like this. Recently dumped by his girlfriend, Slacker Rel, played by Mr. Jordan Peele, finds some happiness with a cute kitten that winds up on his doorstep. After a heartless thief steals the cat, Rel recruits his cousin Clarence, Keegan, Michael K, Key to help him retrieve it. They soon learn about a thug. Method Man has the animal and only give it back if the two men agree to work for him. Armed with guns and a gangster attitude, it does take long for the hapless duo to land in big trouble. It's exactly like John Wick.
Yeah, it's John Wick.
I mean, I like Keen Peele.
Hence why it's called Keanu.
I like Keen Peele. Big fan of their show. They stopped doing it. This is their first film. Anytime a new fresh comedian has the first film come out, I'm always going to be pretty interested if I like the comedian.
This is a very interesting film.
Is it gonna feel? I'm curious. Will it feel real sketchy? Is each part of the movie gonna feel like a
It
sketch?
looks very sketchy.
That's what.
I-
right.
Yeah, sketch comedy, not
Sketch comedy,
not
yeah.
sketchy, not like sketchy street, like not like Cody Hall. Like he's
Yeah.
sketchy on the streets.
Yeah. If you see him out past 2 a.m., just
Just
Go that way.
yeah, he's strapped.
Let's look at some reviews right now. Just as critics'
what's it
ratings
at?
on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's 75%.
okay. That's decent.
That's good for a comedy like that.
Exactly, especially for what critics are saying. On the good side, we have everything from it will delight the show's fans while winning over others unluckily enough never to have seen Key and Peele. That's good. The jokes come fast and furious and range from willfully silly to loony, spoofing, and sharp satire. On the negative side, an initially amusing but fatally overstretched action comedy that marks a lamer than expected big screen outing for Key and Peele following the conclusion last year of their frequently brilliant cable series. So
You know, it's hard sometimes when these comedians have to go for a long film. Like
Sure.
Mike Myers was able to pull it off with characters
Yeah.
like Wayne's World and
No,
Austin
he
Powers.
crushed.
But I do like that they went rated R.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of another film. Like, look at MacGruber.
yeah.
That movie was rated R,
It's the best.
and it's freaking great, but it
Yeah.
did horrible at the box office.
Well, of course. I think when
Now this,
the,
but
it's
this is
good
not
marketing
best
here
on
because they have cats in it and girls love cats.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, the guys
I
like.
don't love cats.
Yeah, I know, but you're like a extreme sports girl.
Snowboarder.
Yeah, you're a snowboarder, and you like climb mountains, and you like want
I
to
like
live in New
being
Zealand
outside,
and
but
build
that's different.
build a Game of Thrones set in New Zealand. Most
Antarctica.
most girls who want to do that don't like cats. I think they're playing off that. I think it's going to work. In my opinion, I
Okay.
think it's going to work.
We will see it has quite the wide release. Also coming out in wide release is Mother's Day. This was our inspiration for all of the
haven't
Jennifer
seen-
Aniston talk.
I'll be honest. I've not even seen the trailer for this thing.
I haven't either. I think they're burying it 'cause it's terrible.
I, for some reason, have like a horror. I hate this poster.
Yeah,
the
you said
poster
that.
has the worst picture
Who is
of
it? Is-
Julia Roberts I've ever seen. She's wearing what looks like a pumpkin
Aren't
as a
they-
wig.
Aren't they together in the scene?
What are you talking
Isn't
about?
the poster like them sitting at a table or something?
No, the poster is like 4 pictures.
Oh,
and
no.
it's Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, so it's like New
Kate
Year's Eve.
Hudson,
Yeah.
Julia Roberts, and
Is that Andy Sudeikis?
Yeah, Jason Sudeikis.
Jason Sudeikis, yeah.
And it's like the 4 of their like faces. And the picture of Julia Roberts literally looks like she has a pumpkin on her head.
It looks like something
also,
borrowed.
The backgrounds for some reason don't mix.
Really?
Like 3 of the backgrounds are green and one of them is brown.
They do the
and I
same
just
thing with
hate
those
it.
movies. The New Year's Eve one, the Christmas Day, whatever.
This doesn't look like it has as many characters as those other ones, though, does it? It's not like Valentine's Day where Taylor Swift's popping up with Taylor Lautner. and
Right,
shit.
exactly. This one's gonna do. It's gonna tank.
It's gonna
Look,
tank.
you know
Mother's
how
Day coming
America.
up?
You know how. Yes, it is. I think. You know how America has been doing like every
buy
day.
some flowers.
Every day it's something different. Like, oh yeah, it's National whatever day, or this day, this day, this day. Gary Marshall's probably really happy because he didn't keep making movies about these stupid days. Not that Mother's Day is stupid, but it's just it's
gonna
too
be
much.
There's gonna be a Pancake Day movie.
Yeah, Pancake Day,
Because is it just me or is it every day a new day?
nipple
When
erection
did all
day.
these new things start happening?
It happens because
It was
they-
National
it's a-
Penguin Day
It's,
yesterday.
it's Hallmark
Mother's
holiday
Day,
bullshit.
the movie, is about intertwining stories revolve around a television host, Julia Roberts, a divorcee, Jennifer Aniston, looking for love, and a woman, Kate Hudson, who wants to strengthen her relationship with her mother. It is coming out this weekend. Mother's Day for this year, though, is actually on May 8th.
Speaking of National Penguin Day, didn't at one point you say you would like buy an island and have like full penguins, like one of our first shows?
Something like that.
You remember this? We talked about like
Yeah.
if we had them.
Yeah, she's a big fan of penguins.
Yeah,
No,
remember
I
this?
said that if I could do anything, I would take over Antarctica
Antarctica, yeah.
and make it my own country.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do with all the penguins?
There's gonna be a lot of
I
them.
would rule the penguins.
Yeah, she'd be the Penguin Queen.
Yeah.
It's
I think
difficult to
that
understand.
could be a movie, Penguin Queen.
Yeah, you should
But-
do the Penguin Queen. I'd watch that.
Yes, this
The
so this
Huntsman, the Penguin Queen.
also
Narrate a
coming
penguin
out
movie.
is Ratchet and Clank.
Yes,
So it is based on the video game.
which I love.
This sounds like
So, but you're more
Hey,
pumped about Keanu than
all right,
this.
sounds like two
Let-
hookers from Atlanta
So
around
it
like-
is coming out.
on
I,
the run. Who are on the run for ripping off their johns or something. Hey, where's Ratchet and Clank? Oh, they went that way.
yes, about the galaxy coming
Yeah,
under threat.
I just bought the video game because I love these games. They're some of my favorite PlayStation games. They're mindless, fun, shooting platformers. This movie, it's weird because it's based on the first game. So they basically remade the first game to match up with the movie. But listen, all you need to know, Sylvester Stallone has a voice.
Yes, and so does Goodman, and so does
PG.
Giamatti.
Of course.
So does
PG
Goodman and
kids movie.
Giamatti. And Rosario
yeah,
Dawson.
Yeah. I mean, last time Stallone voiced a cartoon character was Ants, which in my opinion is far superior than Bug's Life.
That's correct.
Also coming out is Green Room in the wide release. I'm
Hey,
just skipping over.
Ratchet,
We
what
have
are you
to go
doing
to
over
the
here,
office.
Ratchet?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
good.
no,
Pretty good.
then.
No, we're leaving that movie behind, and we're going towards Green Room.
Saw
wide
Green Room.
release.
Loved it.
So you're happy about this?
Loved it, loved it,
progression.
loved it.
You also did a review on your JT
Yeah,
Movie
JT
Thinks.
Movie Thinks channel. Me and Alicia
yeah.
Malone did a review for this.
Yep.
She's one of the few people I know that's seen it. Not too many people I know have actually seen this.
Well
It released a little bit wider last week, but I think this is the nationwide this weekend. Go
That's
see
correct.
it. It's violent. It's a thriller. Just be ready to see some gore,
Good.
There we go.
but realistic gore.
The world needs
We're
that right now.
all over genre-wise with
I
these
know,
releases.
right?
Definitely
Mother's Day,
playing
Ratchet
against
Clank, Green
different
Room.
audiences.
Counter.
It's the last week of dumping ground stuff.
Yeah, this is like the last push before
Mm-hmm.
Civil
That's where it gets
War.
crazy.
All right.
And let me just say real quick, Civil War. I really liked it.
Yeah.
I think everyone's gonna love Spider-Man. If you don't like Spider-Man's movie, I don't know what else you could want from Spider-Man.
We'll place bets on next week's box office.
yeah.
'Cause I think it's going to do
And
gangbusters.
Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr., he plays a little bit different Tony than we've seen him in some of the previous films.
I could see that in the
America's
trailers.
great. Yeah, he's more determined. He's less jokey
Yeah.
than he
All
is in
right.
the other ones.
So let's get into how these new movies,
All right, let's do it.
not including Civil War, are going to affect next weekend's box office with predictions.
Hey, what studio is putting out Ratchet and Clank?
It's nobody really will know.
Give me 1 second and I can try.
And is it
find
really
that for
wide?
you. I can also find that for you.
pretty wide.
So Keanu is coming out in 2,600 plus theaters. Mother's Day is in 2,800, and Ratchet and Clank is in 2,800. I don't have the wide release numbers for Green Room up right
That's not
now.
gonna be in the top five.
So I don't know about that. Ratchet and Clank, if I can get you. The voice cast is like Rosario Dawson, Paul Giamatti, John Goodman.
What studio, though?
I'm looking.
All right.
Looking.
Why do you need to know the studio?
Because that's big.
All right.
Because it's Pixar. It makes.
It's not Pixar.
I know
It's not
that.
Pixar.
It's not Disney.
No. It's probably
Why
like.
is this not showing? Hold on, give me 1 second. We are not
Probably,
loading quickly.
it's probably a really small.
Well, it's Warner Brothers. It's going to make nothing.
I think the video game company might be releasing under with somebody.
I'm currently getting a blank screen. Oh, here we are.
Oh.
Give me another second. Just get to your predictions. JT, if you have
yeah,
yours,
I'll go.
why don't
This
you
is
start
tough.
since
Yeah,
someone
this
else
is a tough
wants to
one.
know.
It's tough. All right, first of all, though, Jungle Book stay number one.
Yeah.
Even if it drops 30, it's going to hit.
What do you
even,
think,
even if
though?
it makes 30 million, I think I'll make it like 30. 25 to 30 million, and I don't think any of the newcomers are going to be able to break that. Number two, I will go Keanu. Why not? Go Keanu. I think we haven't had a really good comedy in theaters in a while.
agree.
The Boss was
I
crap.
think the hype is good for this.
Yeah, so Jungle Book, Keanu. Oh, Mother's
Ratchet
Day.
and Clank is also coming to you from Focus Features.
There you
Ooh,
go,
that's not
folks.
bad.
Yeah. This is tough because Mother's Day, I don't know how many people are going to see that crap.
It is
Ratchet
almost
and
Mother's
Clank-
Day, though.
Yeah, but Ratchet and Clank is like such an unknown property. We don't know the number
Two
for
Atlanta
Green Room.
hookers.
I feel like we're
Steal
also very
everything from
distant
their
from the
Johns.
Ratchet and Clank
Ratchet
marketing.
and Clank.
Like I don't know
Yeah.
how popular this is.
All right, so I'll Jungle Book. I'll go Keanu. I guess I'll go Huntsman. If it drops 10 million, because I don't think Mother's Day Ratchet and Clank is going to do 10. Then I'll do Ratchet and Clank, then I'll do Mother's Day.
Wow.
All right. Now that you know Focus Features, do you want to continue with your predictions?
Yeah, sure.
Then you might have time for like one caller before we're going.
The Jungle Book is obviously going to be number one. I think it's going to do about 35 to 40. I don't think it's going to drop off that much.
No.
The Huntsman, I mean, it's at 20. You got
And people don't like it.
You got to look at it doing
50%.
Yeah, maybe even more. I like this coming in like 9.
So you got number 2.
Let's go number 2, Keanu.
Okay.
Number 3, Mother's Day.
Okay.
Number 4, Huntsman. And number 5, you said Ratchet and Clank's in 2,800?
Yes, but I feel so distanced from the Ratchet and Clank market. I'm really confused
Hey, it's
by
a video.
it.
It's a big video game, and look how many
Yeah.
Let's go 5, Ratchet and
Yeah. Okay.
Clank.
All right.
Two dancers in Magic
Sarah
City.
Stretton.
I'm going. I'm very interested about the Ratchet and Clank thing, but I just feel too far away from it to really know. We will go Jungle Book #1, also dropping about, I think it's going to drop another 45%. Then we are going to go to Keanu. I think that
If Mother's Day can do 12, it's going to beat Huntsman. If Mother's Day can do 10, it's going to Midwest.
I just don't know if Mother's Day can do it.
Yeah, I hate seeing nothing in that movie that's gonna bring people to theaters.
There's a lot of mothers. It's gonna be it's Midwest. It's Midwest stuff. It's flyover state stuff.
I will go with Tom's advice and give it to Mother's Day. Then we will go Huntsman. Then Ratchet.
Okay.
Are we
pretty close?
Pretty close. We're all kind of right in there. Ratchet's gonna be the interesting one for me.
Did you guys have the same list?
No.
Oh, sorry, I missed one. All right, cool.
I had Jungle Book, Keanu, Mother's Day, Huntsman, and Ratchet and Clank.
You had?
Maybe we did have the same list.
Did we?
I had Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Keanu.
Yeah.
Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Huntsman.
Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
Oh,
you guys
wow.
so you
All
need
right, let's go with.
guess on the number one.
Let's guess on.
I said
Guess
drop
on Keanu.
45.
Let's guess on Keanu.
Both got Keanu
Okay.
number 2.
Yeah.
Guess how much that's gonna make. Just you two, because
Yeah.
tiebreaker.
I like Keanu at 14.
Oh, I think it's going to do more.
I like Keanu at 14.5.
You?
I don't have to guess much more to be
Just
right.
say-
Then I can
guess
just
a
say
number.
like
Say what you want.
16 because I was going to say like 18 or more.
So what are you going with?
I'll go with 18.
All right.
No way.
All right. There we go. We're in
Yeah.
it.
No
we
way.
will see. Do we have time for a caller today? Let's check in.
If I win, you have to wear the Point Break.
It's in my laundry right now.
I got another one. I'll if I lose, I'll wear it.
All right, we'll take one caller. Hey, welcome to Box Office Breakdown. Who do we got?
This is Boss Turner.
Yes.
Of course it is. It's got to be.
What's up, boss?
Sorry I wasn't here last week, man. What's
Nothing
up?
much. I'm getting ready for Captain America Civil War next week.
Hell yeah.
That's a big deal. What are you gonna do?
I got to get my ticket this week. I convinced my sister to come see it with me, so we're going to go see it next week in 3D on May 6th.
Nice. She'll like it, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, you're gonna love it, boss.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm going to love it. I can't wait to see the movie, though. I've been seeing it, but watching a lot of different clips of it online.
Thanks for watching my review, too.
Hey,
man.
boss, are you gonna see Ratchet and Clank?
No, I'm not seeing no movies this week. I'm taking a break.
Ah,
I saw
okay.
the Huntsman movie.
Oh, no.
That movie was kind of right, but it had me confused, though.
Really? Was
Yeah, it had
confusing,
most of
sir?
America
Yeah,
confused
because
as well.
it puts back a prequel, but it was a prequel and it was a sequel. It had me confused.
That's what I said. It's like a very awkward sandwich that they tried to
Right.
make work, and it's just weird. It's just you would think if someone had a rational brain, they were like, well, we're having to struggle so hard to create this story to make it make sense, and like
Yeah, it didn't make any sense to me whatsoever. It just had me all confused.
What do you
Other
think?
people that get confused too.
Yeah, I mean, hey, boss. What do you think about what do you got? Top 5, or you got a question? What are you thinking about?
Yeah, I did my top 5 one time.
Yeah,
Number
nice.
one this week, the Jungle Book going to stay number 1 at the box office for a third weekend in a row.
Okay.
Yup.
Yeah, we're all with you on that one.
Number 2, number 2 is going to be Keanu.
Yep.
Number 3 is going to be Ratchet and Clank.
Oh,
Number 4 is going to
okay.
be Mother's Day. And number 5 is going to be Barbershop and That's the Car.
Wow,
Oh,
you think?
not
Oh, wow,
bad.
you think they could beat Huntsman? Interesting.
Interesting.
Hey, what do you?
Huntsman is out.
Wait.
Huntsman is out of the top 5 because wow. So it's
That's true.
gone.
Hey, what do you
It's
think
good.
about Keanu? You think people are gonna go see
I'm
it?
not seeing it, but my sister likes Keanu because she used to watch him on Mad TV and their
Yeah.
own show. I think that movie probably will do. They probably do like 30 million opening weekend.
Wow, that's a lot of money. Hey, are you
Yeah, it's gonna
allergic?
make
Are
a
you
lot of
allergic
money.
to cats like me and
It's an
JTE?
R-rated comedy.
Are you allergic to cats like me and JTE, or no? You're good with them?
Actually, it was. I got cats in my house, so I'm not allergic.
Oh,
There you
good.
go. There you
there we
go.
go.
Nice.
You
we
remember
found-
last week? I told you guys about how much money Captain Minnesota was going to make, right?
Yeah, you said a lot, dude. That's
so we'll talk more about that next week when I call in and
True.
so might as well see the movie. How much? Because it's supposed to open at $200 million.
Wow.
It's quicker outselling all the previous Marvel movies on the same day, though.
That's true. I think you might be right, boss.
We will have to check in.
Yeah.
We'll have to check
I think
in.
you might be right, boss. Thanks, boss.
Thanks
I
so much
appreciate
for
the call.
calling
All right,
in.
Dan.
You're awesome as always.
All right, man. Thanks, buddy.
He completely agreed with me
Yeah.
about Huntsman.
He's the
Boss
best.
and I are just on the same page.
I'm just happy he's not allergic to cats like everybody else is.
Yeah, I hate cats.
All
Yeah.
right, I think that we
From the
do
Popcorn
have to
Talk
wrap
Network,
up.
the online
There we
broadcast
go.
network
Wow, they're
for
kicking
movie
us off.
talk and the
All right,
Schmoes
guys.
Know.
That's
Here's
Schmoes
box office
JT.
breakdown.
Bob Vince,
Information and
That's
commentary
our
on
underscore
movies.
Schmoes.
the one who
Box
beat John
office.
Schnepp. Is that bad?
I don't know if we're
Are we
still
off?
on.
Are we still on?
I have no idea.
Now you're still on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry
we
about
are
that.
still on.
All right,
Yeah.
Schmoes JTE, and check out my YouTube channel, JTE Movie Things. The review for Civil War is up right now.
Yeah, at Bob Finstock. You can catch me beating John Schnepp on the Ultimate Schmoedown. There's a bunch of other stuff coming out very shortly. I introduced the Finstocks. Actually, Fin Socks. They'll be on sale eventually.
And
Sarah's got a pair on right now.
I do, and I'm at Sarah_Stretton. You can always find us here on Box Office Breakdown on the Popcorn Talk Network. We are going to be moving to Monday night, so
Yeah, this is
prepare
it.
for this original. And also tune in for not this upcoming week, but the week after. The fan games are coming
That's right, Dylan.
back. So
Dylan's
go to
back.
the Facebook page, participate. We'll read off your names if you
Yep.
win.
I got a
Try
ton
and
of
get you
swag at
some-
the house for
Yeah,
everybody.
we'll try and get you some
Check out some swag.
cool stuff.
Yeah, I got Dave and Buster stuff. I got a lot of stuff.
Wonderful.
I'm
All
the
right.
swag.
See you later.
Poof.
From producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire Popcorn Talk Network, we would like to thank you for tuning in. For questions or comments, be sure to visit popcorntalk.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of the Popcorn Talk Network.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Popcorn Talk Network or its owners or principals.